Pray. 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 When you pray, then you are in touch with your higher consciousness. Pray. 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 Prayer is power. Prayer is power. Pray. Prayer is power. When you pray, then you are in touch with your higher consciousness. Pray. Pray. Prayer is power. Prayer is power. Prayer is power. Pray. Pray. Prayer is power. Prayer is power. Prayer is power. What are you going to do? Pray. Pray. Pray.
Welcome, everyone, to Dr. Pillai's Religion of Religions YouTube channel. Today is May 1st, 2023. Happy May Day for those of you that celebrate that. We are about to do a live, in-depth planetary puja using the chart of now, based on my current location in the state of New Mexico in the USA. My name is Swamini Valli. I am a Pillai Center teacher and priestess and an AstroVed astrologer. And I'm very happy to be hosting this program Monday through Friday on his channel. Dr. Pillai has talked about how the planets and stars are more than just objects in outer space. There is a divine light being associated with each of them. In doing the puja, we are connecting with these light beings, and we are inviting their positive blessings to flow into us and also into our world. To do the puja, I'm using the South Indian style layout of the chart. I've drawn the chart in chalk on a little blackboard that's laying flat on a side table here. Also, for doing the puja, I have some water, a lit tea light, an incense stick, a bell, a raisin, and a bowl of fresh flower petals. We start the puja with the water. I take some water and sprinkle it on all four sides of the blackboard chart to be purifying the space where the puja is happening. I also put a few drops of water on top of my own head, and I send a few drops of water out into space, symbolically towards all of you, so that all of us are purified for the puja, whether you're watching it live or later on a replay. Now we start with invoking Ganesha, the archetype who removes obstacles and also is a patron of astrology. Om Shring Gam, Om Shring Gam, Om Shring Gam. We ask Ganesha to come and to remove all obstacles from this puja. I also ask him to remove all obstacles in the lives of the participants, in the physical, mental, emotional, financial, and spiritual areas of your lives. I ask him to remove obstacles for all of you, now and always. We thank him for his help with this. Now we do a short Tamil chant, asking all of the planets to be beneficial today towards us. Asura Nalla Nalla, Ave Nalla Nalla, Atiyar Arvarku Mikave, Asura Nalla Nalla, Ave Nalla Nalla, Atiyar Arvarku Mikave, Asura Nalla Nalla, Ave Nalla Nalla, Atiyar Arvarku Mikave. We ask all of the planets to be beneficial today towards us and towards our world. We thank Saint Yanasamunda for teaching this chant, and we are grateful to Dr. Pillai for sharing it with us. Now we turn our attention to the chart of the moment, and we start with honoring the time elements that are active in my local area right now. We start with honoring the planet ruling the day. Today is Monday, ruled by the moon. I'm going to put flower petals on top of the moon on the blackboard chart. Om Chandraya Namaha. Om Chandraya Namaha. Om Chandraya Namaha. Dr. Pillai also associates Rahu with Monday, so we honor Rahu. I put flower petals on him. Om Rahave Namaha. Om Rahave Namaha. Om Rahave Namaha. Now we honor the star that the moon is in. The moment the moon is in a star called Uttara Phalguni, a star that has energy for healthy relationships, I put the flower petals on the moon. Om Uttara Phalgunaye Namaha. Om Uttara Phalgunaye Namaha. Om Uttara Phalgunaye Namaha. Now we honor the Tithi, or the moon phase. In my local area right now, it's the 11th waxing moon called Ekadasi. Om Ekadasi Devye Namaha. Om Ekadasi Devye Namaha. Om Ekadasi Devye Namaha. Now we honor the planet ruling the hour. In my local area right now, that's Saturn. I put flower petals on Saturn. Om Sanisharaya Namaha. Om Sanisharaya Namaha. Om Sanisharaya Namaha. Now we acknowledge the yoga and the karana time elements. Dr. Pillai said for these time elements, we would not use flower petals. We would say their names in Sanskrit 3 times each. The yoga right now is one called Vyagata, which has energies that are fierce. Vyagata, Vyagata, Vyagata. And the karana that's active right now is one called Vishti, which has energies that can be inefficient. Vishti, Vishti, Vishti. Now we turn our attention to the chart of the moment. We start with looking at the sign that is the ascendant, represented here with the letters AC. This is in the sign of Taurus. Dr. Pillai said we would start with honoring the planet that rules the ascendant sign, or the sign coming up on the eastern horizon right now in my local area. Taurus is ruled by Venus. We honor Venus for being the ruler of the ascendant sign as a gesture for his importance at the moment. I put the flower petals on Venus. Om Shukraya Namaha. Om Shukraya Namaha. Om Shukraya Namaha. Now, starting in Taurus, we're going to go around the chart in a clockwise direction, honoring the different planets. Today, in the ascendant sign is Venus, so now we honor him for being in Taurus. Om Shukraya Namaha. Om Shukraya Namaha. Om Shukraya Namaha. Venus is in a star called Mrgashira, a star that Dr. Pillai says give blessings to help us towards enlightenment, and also a star that gives the blessing of curiosity to help us to be willing to try new things, have new experiences, eat new foods, go new places. I put the flower petals on top of Venus. Om Mrgashiraye Namaha. Om Mrgashiraye Namaha. Om Mrgashiraye Namaha. Mrgashira's star is ruled by Soma, a liquefied form of the moon, in which he is a divine nectar, the Amrita of immortality. I put the flower petals on Venus. Om Somaye Namaha. Om Somaye Namaha. Om Somaye Namaha. Now, we honor the planet that rules Mrgashira's star, which is Mars. I put the flower petals on Mars. Om Mangalaya Namaha. Om Mangalaya Namaha. Om Mangalaya Namaha. We pause for a moment and reflect on Vrishabha or Taurus, an earth sign with very grounded energies and a great love of luxury and comforts. Today, containing Venus, planet of love and joy and beauty, and also a planet that helps us to enjoy material comforts and luxury, and also the arts. We pause for a moment and reflect on this. The next Strasser sign with a planet in it is Mithuna or Gemini, which today contains Mars. We honor Mars, and I put the flower petals on him. Om Mangalaya Namaha. Om Mangalaya Namaha. Om Mangalaya Namaha. Mars is in a star called Purnavasu. The symbol for this star is a quiver of arrows, and there is an energy of freedom and expansiveness associated with this star. I put the flower petals on Mars. Om Purnivasaye Namaha. Om Purnivasaye Namaha. Om Purnivasaye Namaha. Purnavasu's star is ruled by the goddess Aditi. It's one of the few stars that has a female archetype as a ruler. Aditi is often called the mother of the gods, as she is the mother to many of the archetypes. She is, in fact, the mother of the sun of our own solar system. We honor her and we invite her maternal love and protection for everyone. Om Aditye Namaha. Om Aditye Namaha. Om Aditye Namaha. Purnavasu's star is ruled by Jupiter. I put flower petals on Jupiter. Om Gurave Namaha. Om Gurave Namaha. Om Gurave Namaha. Now we honor the planet that rules Gemini, which is Mercury, who happens to be retrograde or extra powerful at the moment. I put the flower petals on Mercury. Om Buddhayeha Namaha. Om Buddhayeha Namaha. Om Buddhayeha Namaha. We pause for a moment and reflect on Matuna or Gemini, a zodiac sign with a great range of energies, today containing Mars, who himself has a great range of energies. Mars can be both a healer and also a protector. We ask for his blessings, and we also ask him to bless all those who work in any of the areas of healing and all those who work in any of the areas of protection. We thank him for his help with this, and we pause for a moment and reflect on the combination of Mars sitting in Gemini. The next Rasi or sign with the planet in it is Simha or Leo, which today contains the moon. We honor the moon, and I put the flower petals on him. Om Chandraya Namaha. Om Chandraya Namaha. Om Chandraya Namaha. The moon is in a star called Uttara Palguni, a star that has energy for loving and gracious relationships. It's said that when Shiva and Parvati got married, they started their marriage procession while the moon was in Purva Palguni, and when the actual ceremony happened, the moon had moved into Uttara Palguni. Uttara Palguni. We honor this star, and I put the flower petals on the moon. Om Uttara Palgunaye Namaha. Om Uttara Palgunaye Namaha. Om Uttara Palgunaye Namaha. Uttara Palguni star is ruled by Aryaman, an archetype who helps with things like contracts, integrity, keeping one's word, having a sense of honor. Honor is when there is a line we just don't cross. I put the flower petals on the moon. Om Uttara Palgunaye Namaha. Om Uttara Palgunaye Namaha. Om Uttara Palgunaye Namaha. Uttara Palguni star is ruled by the sun. I put the flower petals on the sun. Om Suryaya Namaha. Om Suryaya Namaha. Om Suryaya Namaha. Now we honor the planet that rules Simha or Leo, which is the sun. I put more flower petals on the sun. Om Suryaya Namaha. Om Suryaya Namaha. Om Suryaya Namaha. We pause for a moment and reflect on Simha or Leo, a zodiac sign that has a tremendous amount of power and has energy for leadership and energy for health as well. We pause for a moment and reflect on Leo containing the moon, which is a feminine energy planet, although it's a masculine archetype. Leo himself as an environment is a very masculine environment. We pause for a moment and reflect on the moon, which is our mind and our emotions, being in Leo at the moment. We pause and reflect on this. The next Rasi or sign with a planet in it is Tula or Libra, which today contains Ketu. We honor Ketu, and I put the flower petals on him. Om Ketave Namaha. Om Ketave Namaha. Om Ketave Namaha. Ketu is in a star called Swati, a star symbolized as young shoots of plants blowing in the wind. So a bit of independence and sometimes even restlessness associated with this star. I put the flower petals on Ketu. Om Swatye Namaha. Om Swatye Namaha. Om Swatye Namaha. Swati star is ruled by Vayu, archetype who rules the wind and the air element, and also is the father of Hanuman. I put the flower petals on Ketu. Om Vayuve Namaha. Om Vayuve Namaha. Om Vayuve Namaha. Swati star is ruled by Rahu. I put the flower petals on Rahu. Om Rahave Namaha. Om Rahave Namaha. Om Rahave Namaha. Now we honor the planet that rules Libra, which is Venus. I put flower petals on Venus. Om Shukraya Namaha. Om Shukraya Namaha. Om Shukraya Namaha. We pause for a moment and reflect on Tula or Libra, a zodiac sign with energies for balance, fairness, harmony, today containing Ketu, who is sometimes called the saintly planet. We pause for a moment and reflect on this. The next Rasi or sign with the planet in it is Makara or Capricorn, which today contains Pluto. We honor Pluto. Om Krum Kruntankaya Namaha. Om Krum Kruntankaya Namaha. Om Krum Kruntankaya Namaha. Pluto is in a star called Uttara Ashada, a star that Dr. Pillai says can give long-lasting blessings for success. Om Uttara Shadaye Namaha. Om Uttara Shadaye Namaha. Om Uttara Shadaye Namaha. Uttarashada star is ruled by the 10 Visvadevas, 10 archetypes who each embody a unique, divine, universal principle. I put the flower petals on Pluto, and we ask for blessings from all 10 of them. Om Visvadevasyes Namaha. Om Visvadevasyes Namaha. Om Visvadevasyes Namaha. Uttarashada star is ruled by the sun. I put the flower petals on the sun. Om Suryaya Namaha. Om Suryaya Namaha. Om Suryaya Namaha. Now we honor the planet that rules Capricorn, which is Saturn. I put the flower petals on Saturn. Om Sanishwaraya Namaha. Om Sanishwaraya Namaha. Om Sanishwaraya Namaha. We pause for a moment and reflect on Makara or Capricorn, a zodiac sign that can activate ancient past life skills and abilities. Today, containing Pluto, a planet that can help with rationality and science. We pause for a moment and reflect on this. The next Rasi or sign with the planet in it is Kumbha or Aquarius, which today contains Saturn. We honor Saturn. Om Sanishwaraya Namaha. Om Sanishwaraya Namaha. Om Sanishwaraya Namaha. Saturn is in a star called Satyabisha, a star symbolized as an empty circle, and the star that has the nickname 100 Physicians, as it has so much healing energy. It can also give interest in esoteric subjects. I put the flower petals on Saturn. Om Satyabishaye Namaha. Om Satyabishaye Namaha. Om Satyabishaye Namaha. Satyabisha star is ruled by Varuna, archetype who rules the rain and the oceans. I put the flower petals on Saturn. Om Varunaye Namaha. Om Varunaye Namaha. Om Varunaye Namaha. Satyabisha star is ruled by Rahu. I put the flower petals on Rahu. Om Rahave Namaha. Om Rahave Namaha. Om Rahave Namaha. Now we honor the planet that rules Aquarius, which is Saturn. I put flower petals on him. Om Sanishwaraya Namaha. Om Sanishwaraya Namaha. Om Sanishwaraya Namaha. We pause for a moment and reflect on Kumbha or Aquarius, a zodiac sign that's very much filled with energies to be humanitarian and service-oriented. Today, containing Saturn, planet of patience, compassion, structure, and longevity. We pause for a moment and reflect on this. The next Rasi or sign with a planet in it is Meena or Pisces, which today contains Neptune. We honor Neptune. Om Vam Varunaye Namaha. Om Vam Varunaye Namaha. Om Vam Varunaye Namaha. Neptune is in a star called Purvabhadrapada, a star that can give assistance to help us with enlightenment, charity, and purification. I put the flower petals on Neptune. Om Purvabhadrapadaye Namaha. Om Purvabhadrapadaye Namaha. Om Purvabhadrapadaye Namaha. Purvabhadrapada's star is ruled by an archetype called Aja Ekapada. This is an archetype that can give blessings to help us to experience deeper levels of stillness and also forgiveness. I put the flower petals on Neptune. Om Aja Ekapadaye Namaha. Om Aja Ekapadaye Namaha. Om Aja Ekapadaye Namaha. Purvabhadrapada's star is ruled by Jupiter. I put the flower petals on Jupiter. Om Gurave Namaha. Om Gurave Namaha. Om Gurave Namaha. Now we honor the planet that rules Pisces, which is Jupiter. I put more flower petals on Jupiter. Om Gurave Namaha. Om Gurave Namaha. Om Gurave Namaha. We pause for a moment and reflect on Meena, or Pisces, the most transcendental of all the zodiac signs, today containing Neptune, a planet that can help us with our intuition and with understanding our own inner life. We pause for a moment and reflect on this. The next Rashi sign with a planet in it is Misha, or Aries, which today contains Jupiter and Rahu and the Sun and Mercury, who is retrograde, and Uranus. We start with on both Jupiter and Rahu, as they're both in the same star. So we will honor both of them before we invoke the star. I start with Jupiter. Om Gurave Namaha. Om Gurave Namaha. Om Gurave Namaha. Next, we honor Rahu for being in Aries. Om Rahave Namaha. Om Rahave Namaha. Om Rahave Namaha. Jupiter and Rahu are both in a star called Ashwini, a star that can give blessings for speed and also for healing. I put the flower petals across Jupiter and Rahu. Om Ashwini He Namaha. Om Ashwini He Namaha. Om Ashwini He Namaha. Ashwini star is ruled by the Ashwini Kumaras, horse-headed twins, who are sometimes called the physicians of the gods, as they have so much healing ability. Their father is the sun. I put the flower petals across Jupiter and Rahu. Om Ashwini Kumarsye Namaha. Om Ashwini Kumarsye Namaha. Om Ashwini Kumarsye Namaha. Ashwini star is ruled by Ketu. I put the flower petals on Ketu. Om Ketave Namaha. Om Ketave Namaha. Om Ketave Namaha. Now we're going to honor the Sun, Mercury, and Uranus all together, because these three are all in the same star. We'll honor all three of them before we invoke the star. I start with the Sun. Om Suryaya Namaha. Om Suryaya Namaha. Om Suryaya Namaha. Next, we honor Mercury for being in Aries. He's retrograde and extra powerful right now. Om Buddhaya Namaha. Om Buddhaya Namaha. Om Buddhaya Namaha. Now we honor Uranus for being in Aries. Om Hram Prajapataye Namaha. Om Hram Prajapataye Namaha. Om Hram Prajapataye Namaha. The Sun, Mercury, and Uranus are all in a star called Bharani. This is a star that is symbolized as the yoni, a symbol that represents the female private parts. It's a star with a tremendous amount of divine feminine Shakti, or power, or energy. I put the flower petals across the Sun, Mercury, and Uranus. Om Bharani Namaha. Om Bharani Namaha. Om Bharani Namaha. Bharani star is ruled by Yama, an archetype of justice. We ask him to help us to be just and merciful towards others, and we ask that there be justice in our world. Om Yamaye Namaha. Om Yamaye Namaha. Om Yamaye Namaha. Barney Star is ruled by Venus. I put the flower petals on Venus. Om Shukraya Namaha. Om Shukraya Namaha. Om Shukraya Namaha. Now, we honor the planet that rules Aries, which is Mars. I put flower petals on Mars. Om Mangalaya Namaha. Om Mangalaya Namaha. Om Mangalaya Namaha. We pause for a moment and reflect on Misha, or Aries, a zodiac sign that's a fire sign with very active energies. Today, containing Jupiter, planet that helps with everything related to spirituality, also a planet that can help with wealth and everything related to banking or legal matters. And Rahu, a planet that can help us to think outside the box and to make friends with new technologies. And the sun, which is our soul, and also a planet very important for our health and our self-esteem. And Mercury, retrograde, extra powerful, a planet that can help with communication, with business, and with helping us develop a great sense of humor. And Uranus, a planet that can help with success in life, higher intelligence, and also help with astrology. We pause for a moment and reflect on all of this. Now, I take a lit tea light and I hold it in the air above the blackboard that has the chart drawn in chalk and the many piles of flower petals. And in the air, I circle the tea light around the chart 3 times in a clockwise direction, offering the element of light to all of these divine beings that we have just invoked. Next, I take a lit incense stick to offer the air element and also a sweet fragrance. And I circle that above the chart 3 times in a clockwise direction, offering the element of air. Next, I take a bell to offer the element of sound. Now I take a raisin, a small fruit representing the earth element, and I circle that above the chart 3 times in a clockwise direction, offering the earth element. And later in the day, I will eat that raisin as a piece of prasad or blessed food. Right now, I make prayer hands and I make sincere prayer to all of these divine beings that we have just invoked, asking them to send their positive blessings into the lives of all of us and also into the lives of our families, our friends, our neighbors, our colleagues, our homes, our workplaces, our schools, our communities, our countries, and indeed the entire world. May everyone on this planet have healthy food to eat, clean water to drink, a safe place to live, clean air to breathe, access to health care, good education, sustainable jobs, good clothes to wear. And may everyone on this planet have love in their life, now and always. I pray for enlightened leaders, enlightened citizens, enlightened laws, enlightened countries, and entire enlightened civilizations. I ask for blessings for all of my teachers, past, present, and to come, And I ask for blessings for all of my students, past, present, and to come. And I make a bow. You can continue to make your own prayers in silence for a minute, and then we can do a short Q&A period. Om Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. Peace, peace, peace. Peace to the body, peace to the mind, peace to the soul, peace to the environment. Peace, peace, peace. May we all go about our day or our evening in peace. Thank you all so much for joining us. I truly appreciate your participation and support in this little prayer circle that we're doing with the Planetary Pooja. I appreciate it. And right now we have a little bit of time for question and answer period. If you want to post a question in the chat, I will do my best to try to answer it. According to the AstroVed calendar, Pluto will go retrograde later today in Capricorn. He's a very slow-moving planet, so I think he's going to be sitting in Uttarashada for quite a while if he is actually going retrograde in it right now, later today. So that'll be an interesting thing to see if that causes any shift for us with our rationality, with our sense of science, or with maybe activating some of our scientific aptitude, maybe from past lives. Perhaps some of you were around during Atlantis, where there was very advanced science and technology. Or maybe some of you will just be having flashes of, intuitive downloads in those areas. Be interesting to see. So this week we also have Venus will make a transit into Gemini on Tuesday. So it'll be in a different sign tomorrow morning for us. Wednesday is Narasimha's birthday. Narasimha is a fierce form of Vishnu. He has a lion face, and he helps destroy negativity, and he helps to destroy ugliness within and without. On Thursday in the afternoon, it will become the full moon, and it will also be a special full moon the night of Thursday in North America, Chitra Purnima, a day for accessing Chitragupta, an archetype who is the accountant keeping the records, the Akashic records, and we can ask him to update our Akashic records and create a better record for ourselves with our karmic profile. So we have some interesting astrological movement and festivals this week. So it'll be a good week. And of course, today is Monday, May 1st, and in many places this is May Day, a special festival day, a celebration of the contribution of workers, and also just a day delighting in the joy of the season. Okay. Not seeing any questions at the moment in the chat, so I will be respectful towards your time and go ahead and let you get about your day, let you get about your week. And again, I will be here tomorrow. I'm here Monday through Friday on this channel doing the puja. We always appreciate it when you hit the like button for the video and when you subscribe to the channel, as it helps the channel to grow. We appreciate it when you check out the other programs on the channel. And there's also the Pillai Center Practice channel and the Pillai Center channel, which has the videos, the direct videos of Dr. Pillai. Thank you all for being here. Blessings. The light in me honors the light in all of you. Namaste. May light encompass all.